Good evening. It's Friday, May 14, 2021 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim and this is SunStar Tonight. The Philippines has expanded its travel ban to those coming in from Oman and the United Arab Emirates. It also extended its ban on inbound passengers from India and 4 neighboring countries till May 31. Shari Coronel reports.
Travelers coming from Oman and the United Arab Emirates, as well as those with travel history to these 2 countries within the last 14 days preceding arrival, will be banned from entering the country beginning tomorrow, May 15, until May 31, while the ban on inbound passengers from India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka has been extended until May 31. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque Jr. said passengers who arrive before the ban's effectivity will be required to undergo quarantine for 14 days in an accredited facility despite having negative RT-PCR test result. Roque said the expansion of the ban to Oman and UAE was decided after the Department of Health announced that 2 passengers tested positive for the new coronavirus variant first detected in India. Both passengers who are returning overseas Filipino workers have completed the mandatory quarantine and have been allowed to go home in Socsargen and Bicol. He added only travelers who are part of the repatriation efforts of the national government are exempted. Chari Coronel, SunStar Tonight.
The NOAA complex in the South Road properties will close its doors this month. The Cebu City government has been using the complex as an isolation facility for asymptomatic and mild COVID-19 patients. Kenneth Torres reports.
The new normal oasis for adaptation and a home or NOAA complex will be closed before this month ends. Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella during a press conference said that the memorandum of agreement between the Cebu City government and the Bigfoot Studio will end on May 15. The NOAA complex is being used by the city as an isolation center for asymptomatic to mild COVID-19 patients, which can accommodate up to 450 patients. It was opened on May 28 last year. NOAA manager Jocelyn Pesquera said that since May 5, they no longer accept patients with COVID-19, but they still accept pregnant women who are about to give birth until May 18. The complex has a separate area for the delivery rooms for pregnant women. Pesquera added the city requested for an extension for another 3 months. However, it was not approved by the management of Bigfoot Studio. The city is now working on the NOAA extension located at the back of the Bigfoot Studio building. It is expected to accommodate more than 1,000 patients. As of May 13, 38 beds are occupied in NOAA complex. Labella assured that the closure of NOAA complex will not affect the city's fight against COVID-19. He added the isolation centers in the city have enough available beds. Cebu City Councilor Joel Garganera, EOC Deputy Chief Implementer, said the closure of NOAA complex will give them opportunity to reinforce other existing operational isolation centers in the city. Labella thanked the Bigfoot Studio for its contribution to the city's fight against COVID-19. Kenneth Torres, SunStar Tonight.
The Department of Health in Central Visayas has seen an increase in the number of senior citizens who registered for COVID-19 vaccination. Shari Coronel reports.
The COVID-19 vaccine acceptance among senior citizens in Central Visayas has improved. The Department of Health Central Visayas has recorded an increase in the number of senior citizens who registered to get inoculated. As of May 14, DOH Regional Spokesperson Dr. Mary Jean Loreche said that a total of 606,444 senior citizens in the region have registered for vaccination. Majority are from Cebu Province at around 168,000, followed by Bohol and Negros Oriental. Around 22,000 already received their first dose of the vaccine. However, Bohol has not started the vaccination for its senior citizens as it intends to finish vaccinating first its healthcare workers. Meanwhile, Loreto said they are still waiting for the final listing for the allocation of the Pfizer vaccine to the 3 highly urbanized cities in Cebu. The region recently received a total of 29,250 doses of Pfizer vaccine. Chari Coronel, SunStar Tonight.
Rabiya Mateo, the Philippines' bet to the 69th Miss Universe competition, has competed in the national costume segment. Her costume has garnered mixed reactions from pageant fans. Kenneth Torres reports.
Rabiya Mateo wowed the audience during the national costume segment of the 69th Miss Universe in Florida, USA. She wore a Philippine flag-inspired costume. However, the beauty queen also received backlash from the fans after knowing that her costume was incomplete. Based on a video interview posted by ABS-CBN on Twitter, Miss Universe Philippines National Director Shamsi Supsup said Mateo's costume had a sun headpiece. However, they decided not to let Mateo wear it because she was uncomfortable. The costume reportedly weighs more than 20 kilos. Meanwhile, Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray on Twitter shared her top 6 favorites during the national costume segment. They were Indonesia, Nepal, Peru, Thailand, Ukraine, and Vietnam. Gray then clarified that her picks for the national costume did not based on the candidate's performance. She and Miss Universe 2015 Pia Wurtzbach called on to Filipino fans to support Mateo. Mateo will be competing against 73 other candidates in Miss Universe 2020 Coronation Night on May 17 Philippine time. Kenneth Torres, SunStar Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim. Thanks for watching SunStar Tonight. See you again next week. Good night.